Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and now the news in details. Gambari does not have access to Buhari, see real chief of staff. United States-based lecturer with sources inside the Hasso Villa, Professor Farouk Peroji, has again come up with claims of the going on in Nigerian seat of power, particularly as it pertains to the recently appointed Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, who was described as an outsider on the inside. Farouk Peroji made the latest revelation in an opinion article published on his personal website on Saturday. The Kwara State-born academic, who had alleged that Gambari's linguistic handicap in the Hausa language would ensure that he is not sufficiently close to Buhari, has now claimed that the new chief of staff does not have direct access to his boss, but is only the public face of the office, with some leg room to do the most obvious official requirement of his job. He explained that evidence of this has emerged as his attention was drawn to a National Daily's exclusive report published this week, which detailed the behind-the-scene maneuvers that resulted in the firing of the managing director of the transmission company of Nigeria by the name of Usman Joe Mohammed. He pointed out that a telling paragraph in that story reads, "The Special Assistant to the President's Secretariat, Sabiu Yusuf, the same day wrote a letter referenced and addressed to the COS, Professor Gambari, conveying Buhari's approval of his earlier memo." The professor then went on to posit that, unlike Abba Kyari, who had a direct access to Buhari, and whom Buhari said all ministers should meet if they wanted anything from him, Gambari as an intermediary between him and Buhari. And it is not just an intermediary, the intermediary is Buhari's blood relative. Peroji then asserted that the real chief of staff to Buhari is Sabiu Tunde Yusuf, of course acting on Mama Daura's behalf, and referred to his November 23, 2019 column where he wrote the following about Sabiu Yusuf. Sabiu, which is Tunde Yusuf, he is Buhari's private secretary. Do not be deceived by the Tunde in his name. It's just a nickname, probably inspired by Tunde Idiagbon, Buhari's deputy when he was a military dictator. Sabiu is the son of Mama Daura's full biological sister by the name of Ajia Alima, more popularly known as Ajia Madam in Daura, who died last year. As you should know by now, Mama Daura's sister is Buhari's niece, since their father, Dahuda Daura, is Buhari's much older half-brother. Sabiu, who is in his 30s, is one of the most powerful people in Nigeria today. It determines who sees and who does not see Buhari. Only Mama Daura and Abba Kyari can overrule him. By several accounts, he is now a multi-billionaire, although he had no formal work experience before Buhari became president. He used to sell phone recharge card in Daura until 2015. Writing on how Yusuf was purportedly made the actual chief of staff by the owner of the regime, the columnist writes, "What has happened after Abba Kyari's death is that Mama Daura, Buhari's emotional and intellectual prop, who actually owns this regime, has chosen to not share substantive power with any non-blood relative again. He got burnt by Abba Kyari, whom he introduced to Buhari's many years back. He also did not trust Babangana Gindibe, a member of the Kabars, to succeed Abba Kyari because of Gindibe's well-earned notoriety for treasury. Issa Funtua, another member of the Kabar, publicly said the office of the chief of staff to the president was beneath him. I doubt that Mama Daura would have supported Funtua's aspiration even if he desired the position, because Funtua's linguistic and geocultural affinities with Buhari might cause him to get as close to Buhari as Abba Kyari was. Wow. So guys, what is your own take? What do you think about this news? Definitely this guy is actually saying the truth, because now that they've appointed a new chief of staff, we have not seen any of his effort. But people are saying that Professor Gambari will be much more better than Abba Kyari. Let's wait and see what will happen, people say, since we cannot access our president, where is our vice president? That is a very big question that we need to ask our leaders. Where is the vice president? And on the other hand, we need to ask them a lot of questions about this their own regime. It looks like as if there are a lot of things that they are hiding that we don't know about. And people said that I would like our science student to brief me better on our constitution. I think we were made to understand that in a democratic government, if both the president and his vice are indisposed, then the Senate president is the one to preside over the affairs pending an election. These are elected representatives of the people. How come about these hand-picked cabals running the affairs Nigeria? What a shame. We definitely know that the set of people that are running the affairs of Nigerians are the cabals that we have in Nigeria. And these people have been of no use to Nigeria. But what can we do? Nothing. And the thing is that this is the real fact that this man has said. And adding to it, there is no Buhari anywhere. We should not deceive ourselves, because if we have Buhari somewhere, Nigeria should have been better than this. Nigeria wouldn't be like reducing and deteriorating every time. This is to tell you that the set of people that are ruling our country are the cabals. I'm telling you, people say that if that is the case, there is no Buhari. They are hiding this fact from us again. Another social media people. You told us this man uncovered over 100 memos that were not approved by President Muhammadu Buhari and has been asked not to act on them by the president. That he is a loyal friend to the president. Which one do we believe? So Gambari, with all he has achieved, will allow himself to be used for this drama. Believe whatever you want to. So people are really, really going against this guy, saying that he's not saying the truth at all. But above all, whether Professor Gambari or whoever they call themselves, or whether cabals, all we want is good governance. That is what we want in Nigeria. All we want is that our leaders should lead us aright. That is exactly what Nigerians want. But it's just so shameful that our leaders are going into a different path. Few months now, we've not been hearing anything about our Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. And a lot of people has been crying aloud, saying that where is their son? Where is Yemi Osinbajo? But no response from the cabals. And we say we have a good governance. I don't think we have one. Because it shows that the country is actually in disarray. The country is actually disorganized totally. I'm telling you, because the rich who have the financial power to hire thugs in uniform is a government unto themselves, as they are above the law and untouchable. May God help us from all of them all, because it shows that things are going wrong in Nigeria, that we don't even know about it. We don't know but things is wrong. But definitely there is no Buhari in AS0N. There is no one. People say, when did chief of staff became an important issue in any government in Nigeria? Something is really fishy about the presence of Buhari that we don't know about. Because the thing is that this information has further confirmed that Professor Gambari is Aisha Buhari's choice. Trust me, not President Muhammad Buhari. And that is exactly what we'll be talking about before now. It's not even the choice of the Kabars. This used to keep Aisha quiet. In view attack on the Kabars, not to further expose them. So when you look at it, you can see that our leaders are playing politics about this. They are really playing politics. Because we definitely know that something is wrong in AS0N that people don't know about. And people were saying that there is nothing like Buhari again, because if there is Buhari that took over power from Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, May 2015, this country could have changed for better, at least a little bit. One day, the whole secret will be out. May God bless Nigeria, because the whole secret will be out very soon. So guys, what is your own take? What do you think? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you once again. Stay safe. Bye.